Hi. So, I guess you clicked on the Latch video because you need help with latching. You might have sore nipples, you might have engorgement, you might be worried about your baby crying, your baby might feel hungry or seem hungry or something like that, and you just are at a place where you feel like you need help. You might even be dreading the next feed, and that's never a good place to be. Breastfeeding is supposed to be gratifying. It's supposed to feel good. It's not supposed to hurt. So if somebody has told you that that's normal, it's not. It is normal to be a little tender for maybe a day or two, but it should go away pretty quickly and it should self-correct. If that's not happening, then you need help with getting a latch. So I'm going to tell you what I tell moms that are sitting in front of me at a person-to-person appointment. So when you want to put your baby on your breast, or put the baby to breast to feed, you want to imagine what you would do if you were going to eat a big fat deli sandwich that's too big to get your mouth around. First thing you would do is you'd squish it down. And then you'd sit up straight, you'd open your mouth big, put it on your bottom teeth, and go like this. Right? So you're going to give the baby a breast sandwich. The way we do that is there's many ways to do it, but for moms having difficulties, this is how I recommend that you try it to get started going in the right direction. Put baby's bottom in the crook of your elbow, thumb and fingers behind the baby's ears. That's going to put your wrist right between the baby's shoulder blades where you want to support the baby very firmly. We want the baby coming into the breast kind of in a swan dive. You do not want the baby curling forward to go in the breast. And this is why. You bring your chin down to your chest and open your mouth as big as you can. And with your head down, try to swallow. Do you feel how difficult that is? Now, on the other hand, if your neck is straight or slightly tilted back, maybe 10 degrees, now open and swallow and feel how much easier that is. Same for the baby. So you have baby in this cross cradle position, and you want to make sure that the head is in line with the spine, straight or head slightly tilted back up to 10 degrees. And then you want to touch your nipple to the baby's nose, just right up under the nose, right here, and wait for the baby to open big. And when the baby opens big, you quickly press between the baby's shoulders, bringing the lower lip to the breast as far away from the nipple base as possible so that when the baby opens really big, it barely gets over the nipple base. So it's going to look like this. This is another way to look at it. If this is the breast and this is the nipple and I'm the baby, it's going to look like this. You want to compress the breast in the direction of the baby's opening mouth, bring nipple right up under the nose, wait for the baby to open, and when the baby opens, you're going to press between the shoulder blades and it's going to look like this. So when the baby first latches on, the bottom jaw is going to be far away from the nipple base. The top jaw is going to be right over the top like that. And then when the baby starts to suck, this part of the breast is going to slide deeper in, and now you've got a nice deep latch, which does two things we like. One, the baby gets more milk, and two, you don't get sore nipples. Now, let me just add, if your nipples are already sore, it's going to hurt for the initial latch on. But if you get a good latch on, doing it this way, you should be able to uncurl your toes within 15 to 30 seconds. If it still is just as intense, you know, if the pain is really intense still after 30 seconds, take the baby off and try it again. Okay? So let's look at this with a doll. Baby's butt in my elbow, thumb and fingers behind ears. I'm pressing with my wrist. You never want your wrist angle to be like that. You want your wrist to be either straight or if it's bent, inward like that so that the baby's head can flex, extend back a little bit. Okay, so With your free hand, you're going to go under your breast in a U hold. I see too many moms try to put the baby on like this in a C hold. What you have just done in a C hold, you've taken that sandwich and you've turned it 90 degrees. Baby can't get on, okay? So you go like this with free hand, U hold, nipple to nose, wait for the baby to open, and when the baby opens wide, we bring the baby on like that. With the chin back here, and then as soon as you feel the baby on like that, now I want you to lean back, bring the baby with you, and maybe bring a pillow. If you have a pillow, I recommend the My Breast Friend, but any pillow will work. And then let gravity hold the baby closer to you. I see a lot of moms sitting straight up or leaning forward trying to breastfeed their babies like that. This is not going to work. You're going to end up with burning muscles up and down your back. You're going to end up with baby sliding out to a shallow latch because you've got gravity working against your connection. And you can't hold the baby close enough, long enough, without really fatiguing yourself. So once you got the baby on, then scoot back, lean back, and let yourself relax. Okay? This should do it for you. If it doesn't do it for you, if you cannot get a comfortable latch, even following these directions, then call me or call a lactation consultant near you, an international board certified lactation consultant only near you, and have a person-to-person assessment of yourself and the baby and whatever concerns you have, and we can help you.